And she said that Aunt Pam had passed. And you ever get some of that news that takes you kind of fast, and you like, beg your pardon, say what? You know, I had to kind of step back and I was looking around. And I asked her what she was doing. She said she was on the way home. I said, well, I'm going to leave, and I'll be there in a minute. So we went home and got ourselves together. And I said, we're going to have to make a trip. Loaded up the wife, the kid, and the dog. And we all made our journey this way. And she had told me that, she said, you're going to be bringing the eulogy. And it threw me. I said, oh, Lord, me, of all people. I said, why me? Surely you can find somebody more qualified. I thought about all the people in mind. I said, her pastor, and we have 5 ministers here. And I thought about the bishop, and I said, surely there's someone more qualified than I. And I got to talking to Aunt Nanny, and she has a way of ending the argument. We have to talk with her. And she said, well, you have me? She said, well, yeah, that's true. She said, but you're qualified. She said, but more importantly, you know her.
Right.
Lisa said, that ended the argument. I thought about that. I said, true enough, we have funerals and people are eulogized, and oftentimes it's someone that really they're only acquainted with them, or they've only met them a few times. You know, they really don't know them. But it's different because I know her. And so qualification is one thing, but that may be the right man for the job.
All right.
Oftentimes you find in the Bible where you find people that were more qualified, but they weren't the right person for the job.
Amen.
Qualification is one thing, but being the right person for the job is something totally different. And so I was asking God, I said, what can I say? I like talking. Talking's no problem for me. Those who know me.
Amen.
But being able to articulate in a group setting sometimes is hard because your mind races and moves fast. And I want to say something that would encourage you and enlighten your heart. And there's part to me because I know each and every one of you. Some of you, when you weren't even born yet, and I knew your parents, we were running around in the streets playing ball and things. And so there's a part of me that's close to the family. I feel like I've been here ever. Not forever, ever. Because I can remember at the babysitter chasing my wife around, and at the babysitter, Sister Aura, and Torrance, and all the other ones, we run around the side of the house, and I used to try to kiss them. They used to peek out and holler, ooh, we tell them, I'm like, shut up, you know. And we went to junior high school together, and we used to date in the 8th grade. And fast forward now, I'm married to her, 26 years. So I feel like I've been a part of the family forever.
Yep.
So there's a part of me that wants to take that pain from you and bury it myself and make everything all right. Yes. But it's a part of life. It's a part of life.
Yes, sir.
Last night we came and everybody was viewing the body and had the casket open. I came in and I stood there and I looked at it and I'm like, she's smiling. And I think, even in death, she's smiling. Is it possible, even in death, to have joy? And then I thought about how we walk around every day sometimes grumbling and complaining and worrying about things of this world, and here she is smiling. And so I said, from here on out, I think there's nothing going to be so important that's going to take my peace from me, and my joy from me, and my smile from me.
Yes, sir.
Amen. I knew Aunt Pam, and I shared with them last night, as we share memories, and as long as you keep her memory alive, she'll never really truly die. Whenever I used to see her, she looked at me, she said, nephew, are you taking care of my niece? I said, yes, ma'am, I'm taking care of your niece. I'm taking care of. She said, all right then, if you don't, you have to deal with me. And so whenever we saw her, no matter who she saw first, she would always ask that. She'd see my wife, she said, niece, is he taking care of you? And she looked at me and said, yeah, he's doing a pretty good job. I said, well, yes, ma'am, I'm going to do my best to take care of her. And she was always happy, always smiling, always upbeat. She always had a story to tell me, and I used to sit and just laugh. And I said, really, truly? And she would just tell me all about it. And we just enjoyed being around one another. I struggled with what to say. And a while back, I was put on my heart to read Ecclesiastes. And I'm glad the sister read this one, because I was telling Mr. King here, I said, wow, she read my message. I didn't even get a chance to talk to us. I guess it's a confirmation. So it made me feel better about it. And so this, briefly, I won't be before you long. Hopefully I'll be able to say some words that God's given me to help you in your endeavors. Amen. And I'm coming to the book of Ecclesiastes, first chapter, in the first verse. And it said, the words of the preacher, the son of David, king in Jerusalem. He says, vanity of vanities, said the preacher. Vanity of vanities, all is vanity. What profit hath a man from all his labor which he doeth under the sun? One generation passeth away, and another generation cometh. But the earth abideth forever. It says, the sun also arises, and the sun goeth down, and hastens to his place where he arose. The wind goeth toward the south, and turneth about unto the north. It whirleth about continually, and the wind returneth again according to his circuits. All the rivers run into the sea, yet the sea is not full. Unto the place from whence the rivers come, thither they return again. All things are full of labor. Man cannot utter it. The eye is not satisfied with seeing, nor the ear filled with hearing. The thing that hath been, it is that which shall be. And that which is done is that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun. Is there anything wherefore it may be said, see, this is new, and has been already in old times which were before us? Let us pray. Dear God, we thank you for this day. We thank you for the blessing and keeping us, dear Lord. I ask that your word will wash over those that are on the sound of my voice like water. We ask that it would drench their hearts like the ground after a hard rain. And then, dear God, we ask that you would prick someone's heart to let them know that they need to have an encounter with you today. This we ask in precious Son, Jesus' name. Amen.